Hello children, hope you all are good. In today's video lecture, we are going to discuss types of clauses. In previous video, we have already discussed clauses. Clauses are a group of words which makes a complete sense. But actually, clause is not a sentence, it is a part of a sentence. So children, here today we are going to discuss types of clauses: noun clause, adjective clause, adverb clause. Yes, now we are going to discuss noun clause. The clause which does the work of noun as either subject or object of the sentence. Subject which comes before verb and object which comes after verb. Now let us understand it with help of examples. First one, your advice always encourages us. So this your is pronoun here, advice, that is subject or noun. The subject or noun we have to replace with clause. Okay, and we all know that noun clause comes before the verb. And what is verb here? That is encourages. Okay, so now let us write this noun clause. Whatever you advise always encourages us. Say children, whatever you advise. This is noun clause. Why it is noun clause? Because it is before verb. This verb is encourages. Okay, so this noun clause has subject, it has verb, and it has object. Okay, so that's why we call it noun clause. And as it is used before this verb encourages, okay, so if we have to identify it, we can ask the question that what encourages? Whatever you advise. So we are getting the answer of this what here. So this we call noun clause. Then second one, her knowledge about maths is incredible. Again, her is pronoun here. Knowledge is subject or noun. Again, we have to replace this knowledge with clause. And now let us write noun clause here. That she knows everything about maths is incredible. Now, that she knows. That she knows everything. This is noun clause. And why it is noun clause? Because this we have written before this helping verb is. Okay, so whatever acts as a subject before verb, that we call noun clause. This noun clause has subject here, this noun clause has verb here, and this noun clause has object here. So that's why it is noun clause. Next one, I know your address. Now here children, this know, this is verb here. And after this verb, there is written address. So this is object. Okay. Now here how we are going to write the clause. Again we have to replace this. I know where you live. Where you live. This is noun clause because it replaced this object. This address is object and it replaced it. Again, this is written after the verb. Okay, so which is written after the verb? That is object. And if the clause has a subject or the verb, that we call noun clause. Next, I have appreciated your strength. Here also children, there is object because appreciated is verb here. So this strength is object, and this appreciated is verb here. Now we have to replace this strength with a noun clause. How we are going to do it? I have appreciated that you are strong. So that you are is strong. You are is strong. So you, that is subject, are, that is verb, and strong, that is object. So this we call noun clause because this we have written after verb, this appreciated. Okay. So object is written after verb and subject, this subject or noun is written before verb. We have to replace it with group of words which we call noun clause because noun clause acts as a subject in the sentence. Here are a few more examples of noun clause for better understanding. Noun clause we have already discussed that either it works as a subject or object in a sentence. Now let us see the examples. How you work is known to all. First thing which we have to identify in a sentence, that is verb, and verb is here is. Before is there is a clause, how you work. This is a noun clause, children, and this noun clause works as a subject of verb is. Okay, so that's why it is a noun clause. In second sentence, I did not understand what you said. Again, we have to identify the verb. Verb is understand. And after this, the group of words which is written here, what you said is a noun clause. But this time, this noun clause acts as an object of the verb understand. Third, slaughterhouse is where animals are killed for meat purpose. Again, we have to identify the verb here. So, verb is. After this, where animals are killed for meat, this is noun clause. And this noun clause acts as object of the verb is. Fourth one, that you succeeded after many failures is an inspiration. Again, we have to identify the verb, that is. And before this is, that you succeeded after many failures is a noun clause. And this time it acted as a noun subject. Why? Because it came before the verb. Okay, it is written before the verb. One more thing you have to remember, that noun clause always starts with words like how, what, where, that. These all are connectors. Okay, so whenever the noun clause starts, these words are there. Like whatever also is there. So in here, before the verb, if the noun clause is written there, so it acts as a subject, and if after the verb the noun clause comes, the noun clause acts as a object there in the sentence.